Chama! What is up, guys? What is up? Welcome back. We're done with UC 307. Things got wild. Things were getting crazy. Alex Pereira is literally this grim reaper of the UFC, hunting down all these guys, breaking them apart, putting them down. But hey, props to Roundtree. He did what I thought he was going to do. I knew this wasn't going to be an easy fight. Anyone that went with my pick, we locked Alex Pereira over 7.5 minutes. We made it to the fourth round, guys. We actually got a lengthy Alex Pereira fight. We haven't seen that in a while now. But yeah, that was a good fight overall. Very good fight. Roundtree did a good job. Alex Pereira did what he was supposed to do. And there was a lot of rumors going around. So they're saying that this fight was almost pulled completely from the card and that they were going to have Pena versus Penningham as the main event. They're saying that Alex Pereira was battling with an illness and was very close to backing out of the fight is what they're saying. That it was becoming very difficult for him. And he still went out there. He still was able to perform. So that's always props on him for keeping that fight alive. I know a lot of people would have been upset if that fight would have been pulled. So let's get straight into it. Roundtree, man, he took a lot of damage. I'm showing right here the damage that he took. 3, 2, 1. So look at that. He literally was getting messed up with those shots. But that started off the beginning of the fight. Beginning of the fight, all Roundtree, honestly. I think the first 2 rounds were easily scored for Roundtree's side. He was just coming out with those explosive attacks. He putting on that pressure with those hard shots. You could tell those shots were coming hard. Like they were coming powerful, bang, bang, bang. And Alex was trying to get something going, but just seemed like he wasn't able to completely counter Roundtree. He was landing a few shots, and it just wasn't doing a lot of damage. Well, it just wasn't being very effective. Roundtree just came in and had all that pressure on him. Second round, and I didn't understand why he kept trying to do the head kick. The head kick, Roundtree had it timed to the pulp. That head kick, he had it timed, blocking it, grabbing his foot every single time. Second round, head kick blocked, throws Pereira off balance. Roundtree with the counter catches Pereira off balance for the knockdown, and everyone got hyped. And I was thinking for myself, I was like, in my head, I still knew Alex was going to be able to break this guy down because he was slowly tiring down. And it comes at the altitude of Utah. Utah is such a high altitude area, especially when Leon Edwards talked about it, how much that tired him out against Usman in the second fight. You got to be able to train for it, especially someone like Roundtree with those big old muscles and coming out all those pressure. That gasses you out. That gasses you out. When you're coming and you're that big of a guy and you're throwing that hard, that fast, and those punches throwing fast, I respect how Roundtree was able to throw those punches fast. Those was coming quick, and they were catching Pereira. It was catching Pereira, but then we saw, I think it was the end of the second round or third round, Pereira landed a clean jab that just gashed the nose of Roundtree. Nose, like his blood was just gushing out of him. And then you're like, oh baby, like this is not looking good. And those kicks, those calf kicks started doing a roll toll on Roundtree. He started hopping around, some pain. And I'm telling you, a lot of people never understand how bad those hurt. How bad those hurt. I've caught a few of those in my life, and that's not even from professional athletes. And that is painful. So started going down. Roundtree started gassing out, and we saw Pereira take over this fight and do what he needed to do. Show the finish clip right here. 3, 2, 1. Landing those hard body shots and putting Roundtree down. No mas. No mas. Roundtree was able to stand up, though, for those last minute, like the last minute of that fight, he was running around. He was taking all those combos from Alex Pereira. Bang, bang, bang. And you saw Pereira throwing all that his power into those shots, and Roundtree was not going down. He was not going down. Mad respect to him for that. So much respect to Roundtree, but you're taking so much damage. It can be a 50-50 thing where you're like, just call it. Just get out of there. I thought the referee was just going to call it because he kept like wanting to, but he didn't. I understood that there's a lot of entertainment in that, but sometimes you got to try to save the fighter there, especially when there's damage at stake. He wasn't going to do anything in the end there. But at the end, Roundtree decided lay down, call it off. Another thing, you saw Sean Strickland, all the sparring with Strickland is starting to pay off. He's starting to work that body jab. I was like, oh, Alex Pereira leveling down with that jab. I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? You know, are we seeing Pereira get a little boxing going on here? But you can see it at Strickland, they're helping each other out so much when they train with each other. A little other things rubbed off on him. As soon as the fight starts, Alex Pereira flying leg kick went in the sky, flying leg kick. I was like, oh my gosh, that's some Strickland stuff right there. That's getting wild. We're getting wild now. But Now to the big negative that I did see. And Pereira's done this his whole career. Only one guy's made him pay for it, and that guy's Israel Adesanya. When Alex Pereira thinks he has you hurt, he goes all offense, no defense. He starts unloading, and those hands, when he unloads, they go down here, and those shots are coming from down here. Chin is risen up, ready to get sent down. And Roundtree did hit him a few times in that situation, but Roundtree was too tired, too hurt to actually hurt him. When you do that, if this was like the second round, and in my opinion, if this was the second round and Roundtree wasn't as tired, he had just gotten a little hurt or like rocked by a punch and Pereira lowered it, and Roundtree landed one of those hard shots he had in the first or second round, we may have seen a different story here. We may have seen a different kind of ending, because I think that's going to be something that Pereira's going to have to pick up and learn to not do, or else someone else is going to make him pay later on. And I'm hoping someone doesn't. I love this Pereira train. I love it. This guy's getting down and dirty out here. He's loving the UFC. But at some point, someone always makes you pay for your mistakes. And he should have learned from a lot of time in a fight. But at some point, he's going to have to fix that. Because every single time he's throwing those big finishes, it's coming, his hands are coming down from his hips, firing. His chin's in the air, like I said. Someone is going to catch that. You don't always have to look to hit. You know, someone could just magically have their eyes closed like it's Christmas and bang, look what I found. It happens. It happens. And much people say, oh, you're a hater. You're a hater. I'm not hating on it. This whole few minutes was me telling you about how much of a good job Pereira did. And he was sick. It's a great performance, but there always is something to take away from it. And that's what I saw, take away from. Where do we go from here? There was a lot of people saying go to heavyweight. The Conor McGregor, the video of Conor McGregor saying go to heavyweight. People are saying fight John Jones, fight Aspinall. He said, I'm going to let Strickland and Duplessis handle their business in January is what's being said right now. January is the date that we're talking about. So where does he go from here? Is he going to fight Ankalaev? Is that going to be a fight that we see? I don't know. I think that's a fight a lot of people are looking forward to seeing. I think that would really solidify Pereira in the weight class as just being. I think now he's definitely solidified as one of the best that there ever has been to do it. But this will put him on a different level to be able to put down a wrestler like that, because there are people saying that they're trying to hide him from wrestlers. But will we see that fight? Let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. Y'all have a good one.